Hey, it's Leanne Betts here. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. I'm the creator of the Declutter Your Life 30-Day Challenge. And today, what's up is spring. It's spring this week. So often when we think of spring, two other words come up, and that's spring cleaning. So today what I want to do is give you a couple of quick wins for, actually more than a couple, that you can put in your belt and have some successes in your life as we get into the activities of spring and summer and free up some time so we can get out and about. So today what I want to talk about is, let's start out with lazy clutter. So lazy clutter is the stuff that just seems to land on the kitchen countertop, on the table, in the office. It's the stuff like sunglasses, car keys, maybe it's the mail that doesn't quite make it into the office, or you haven't been able to open the envelopes yet. So lazy clutter is the one that often gets under our skin and stresses us out because we walk in the house from, maybe a full day at work, or maybe we've been doing a bunch of errands and we come in to relax and there's all this stuff everywhere. And for women especially, it just gets under our skin and it's like, okay, there's more for me to do. And we don't actually feel calm until we get rid of it. Or we live with it and it's this underlying level of anxiety that's going on in our life. So lazy clutter, there's two main reasons why lazy clutter happens. The first one is, people put it down and they don't put it away. So the second one is there isn't an official home for whatever that item is, like keys or sunglasses, for instance. So there's two mantras that you're going to want to establish in your home. And the first one is don't put it down, put it away mantra. And the second one is a place for everything and everything in its place. So the key is go around, get rid of your lazy clutter, find out what's there, determine a home for it, and let everyone know where that home is. And it will work, and you can get rid of some of that lazy clutter that's on your countertops. Okay, the second quick win for you is to look at your unfinished business clutter. So this is like those incomplete projects that you have. Maybe you've got some old crafts that you've never finished, that, knitting project that's been going on for 5-10 years. I'm laughing because I've totally been there, like trying to do a toque for several years. And finally, I've just realized it's never going to happen. So the thing about unfinished business clutter is it is clutter and it weighs on us. So do one of two things. If you want to finish the project, set a date to finish the project and then make it happen. And if it isn't finished by that date, it's out of there. Otherwise, just get rid of it and simplify your life, and you won't have that weighing on you like, I never get to do my knitting, that type of thing. Okay. And then the other clutter is I might need it someday clutter. And this is very prevalent in the female closet. So we may have a range of sizes of our clothing because you just never know. I might gain a few pounds, or maybe I'll fit into those jeans that I had from when I was 30 before kids. Here's the thing. Just get rid of it all and be the size that you are now. I know that sounds like earth-shattering, but it is so freeing to get rid of the bigger sizes and the lower sizes. So just stick with the stuff, the size that you are. And really, there's an 80-20 rule. We only wear 20% of what's in our closet, which is really kind of crazy. So other things with the might need it someday clutter is like old hobbies. Like maybe when you were younger, you were a marathon runner, or maybe a golfer. Like I know for me, when I lived in the city, I used to be in a ladies league and I golfed with work. And I brought my clubs when I moved out to the mountains, and I don't golf out here. So I got rid of my clubs. So things like that are, I might need it someday, which really means never, get rid of. Okay. And the other thing is there's a 20-20 rule. in decluttering that it's like, if you can replace it in 20 minutes for under $20, get rid of it. Okay, on to the next one, paper clutter. Now this is a big one, and I know with computers, we actually have more paper than we did before. So paper can really pile up and stress us out. So I've got a simple technique that you can do for paper. There's basically 3 piles. So just get a Post-it note and write these 3 things. The first one is recycle or shred. That's the first pile. The second pile is file. And the third pile is action. So anything that you have to take action on, like paying a bill, maybe it's a authorization for your kid to go on a field trip, whatever that is, just put that in the action pile. So just go through and sort in the 3 piles. It's just like clockwork. It's super easy. Once you're done with that, take the recycle and shred and get rid of it, right? Get it out of there. And then next, take the file pile and file everything away, and then start actioning the items in your action pile. And I use this all the time. It's a super quick way of getting through lots of piles of paper. So after you've done all of these quick wins, you'll want to start your decluttering projects for spring cleaning. So I recommend you always start small so that you can get that quick win under your belt, where you can feel confident, you can get, be satisfied. If you're taking on the garage or the basement, first thing, that's kind of a big project. So something like your purse, the junk drawer that everybody has, what's the other one that I wanted to mention? Oh, a jewelry box, something like that. Start out with that. It'll make you feel good and satisfied, and then you'll be ready to take on the front closet or some of the drawers in the kitchen. And then the last thing that I want to share is the cardinal decluttering rule with you. And I learned this the hard way, and that is never get rid of anyone else's stuff, period. Because somebody's garbage is another person's treasures, and you never really know the sentimental value something is to someone else. And what I do have a lot of women ask me is like, oh, my husband or my boyfriend, they have so much stuff, and it just drives me crazy. Well, the thing is you can't deal with their stuff. Only they can. But when you start doing the process of decluttering your life, they're going to take notice, and it might take a year before they decide to, get rid of some of their books or some of their clothes, but it will eventually happen. So just you do your thing, and eventually they'll come around to do their thing. Hey, Rochelle, thanks for joining today. I hope you're doing well. The other thing is hey, if you want more calm and less busy, go to leannbetts.com and download my 10 energy boosts so you can bring that into spring. And roll up your sleeves. I got mine rolled up. In fact, I think I'm going to take on my jewelry box today because it's quite a mess. And, get your decluttering groove on and start small. Use some of these tips that I gave you about the lazy clutter, the unfinished business clutter, I might need it someday clutter, and the paper clutter, and start there. And then you're going to feel so good to start taking on those bigger projects. So because spring is just the beginning of spring, I think I'm going to continue on What's Up Wednesday with more decluttering tips for all of you. So yeah, until next week, have a great week. Thank you.